Have you ever felt like you knew something was a fact so much that no matter what anyone could tell you, it was 100% certain that you knew you were correct? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to WonderCraft, where today I have lost my mind. Okay, so a little backstory. On stream the other day, I was playing some Minecraft with my friend T the Shiba. Other streamer, other content creator, and it's great. And now let me ask you a question, because I learned something new. Let me ask you a question. Right? For all of you that play Minecraft, what does this item do? The item in my hand right now. The compass. What does the compass do? Do you know? Does it point north? Does it point to 0, 0? Does it point to the world spawn? What does it do? Because I was so certain that a compass pointed to your bed. I have always thought that the compass pointed to where you last slept. And so where I last slept would be down here. And if I reset my spawn point, you see that this doesn't change, because that's not how the compass works. I have never used a compass in Minecraft, and to my understanding, the compass points to spawn chunks, or 0, 0, something like that, but what it does is not point to your bed. And I was trying to think as to why I thought that, and maybe you guys also thought this your same way. Maybe you guys thought, oh, I thought it pointed to your spawn. I thought it pointed to the bed. I thought that too, but apparently that's not the case. And I think I know the reason as to why that's the case, but I can't, unfortunately, confirm it. So if anybody else has any insight on this, please let me know. But I think the last time I've actually used a compass in Minecraft was when I was playing on the Xbox 360 version of the game. The legacy Xbox 360 version, the first one that came out. I'm almost certain that that is how that worked on the Xbox version, Xbox 360. But I don't know if that's true. And if that's not true, the reason I thought that was because of a YouTube video, because someone in a YouTube video said that. But I have forever, for the entirety of Minecraft, felt that that was how that worked. And now, if that isn't gonna blow my mind, or your mind maybe, let me tell you about something else. Have you ever used a map in Minecraft? I very rarely do. You know, I've been using it for the pixel art, but, like, have you ever used a map in Minecraft? You know? Well, a map is crafted with 8 paper and a compass, which is something apparently I've never used before. And I don't think I've used a map at all in Minecraft, because I thought maps worked like this. So you can see at the top left corner of my screen on this buried treasure map that we apparently never went to, that we need to go south east, right? We gotta go really southeast. We are very, very far on the map. We got a lot of work to cover. Okay, that's how I always thought a map worked, right? Well, let's look at this map. As you can see, we're on the map. Very nice. Now, what if we went a little bit further on the map? Well, of course, the little marker for you would just get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. No! The marker on the map disappears. In my entire life, in the, over a decade of me playing Minecraft, have never realized this. I have thought that all these maps, this entire time, have worked exactly like buried treasure maps, and exactly like the the mansion maps and exactly like the water temple maps or something like any map that leads you to something, I have thought that it worked the exact same, but it doesn't. It doesn't. I figured this out on stream last week as of recording this. I've never used this. Leave in the comments below if you guys knew this, because I have never. This is the crazy thing to me, is I've always never used maps because I always just write down my coordinates. But I thought that a map would be a great way to mark your location, you know? Be like, oh, I'll just take a map of my regular place, and then I'll be able to have this location. I can come back to it at any point. No, that's apparently not how that works. Maps are kind of useless unless you want to like legitimately map out your world. It's very strange. I never knew this. I truthfully never knew this. It's so strange. Ugh. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting old, but either I jumped through a dimension and I'm getting Mandela affected really fucking hard, or I'm an idiot and never used these features, which I think is probably the latter of the two. I probably haven't dimensionally shifted, but I probably just most likely have never used a map correctly in my life. But it's crazy. It's so weird to think about. Now, because I just made this map for this little demonstration, let's go over to the museum. Some of you guys may know what the museum is, but some of you guys may never seen the museum. In the museum, we have some maps here. Shows like sort of the progression, so maybe we'll add another one. But I also want to try something. So I'm going to knock this off. And we're going to go grab some not stained glass, a pane of glass, if I can. Please don't jump off. And then we're gonna try and, because I forgot that you could make it so, wait, when I made this originally, I forgot that you could make it so maps stayed the way they were. As long as we don't look at it, we can lock these maps into place. Awesome. As long as I don't look at the map, when I punch it off the wall, we can still pick it up and put it where we want to put it. I know I have item frames in here. Do I not have item frames in here? I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain. Yep. We have so many item frames. But yeah, tell me some things that you guys maybe thought were a thing but didn't. You know, like tell me a Mandela effect that you guys felt with Minecraft or any other game. So we're gonna put that there. I'm gonna put this one here. Sort of show the progression, and then now we'll take these two and we'll lock them, and then that will be all safe and good. But I seriously always thought that a compass pointed to your spawn. I know a lot of people thought the compass pointed north, and I never thought that before. But I always thought that it spawned to the individual spawn. And it sort of is helpful, I guess, to know your spawn chunks with the compass, but it's so weird. Why is this like that? Why did this lock? Well, that's disappointing. But you know what? Now it works out. So this one got messed up, I guess. I don't know how that happened. All right. But welcome back to WonderCraft, where I lose my mind. On stream, I will show you as well as what we did on stream. We played a little bit of this world on stream. I played a little bit of modded Minecraft on stream. We stream on Twitch every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I haven't played too much Minecraft this week. We also stream on Mondays on YouTube, usually, but sometimes I don't, so I'll leave a community note if I don't, but I haven't really been playing this Minecraft world a lot because Pal World has been taking up my life since it came out. It has taken me by storm, so let's just talk a little bit about what we did today, or what we did this week, and maybe add a little extra stuff towards the end. And that will be WonderCraft for this week. So one thing we worked on is that, so T the Shiba, my friend I talked about earlier, actually figured out what the pixel art project was. So if you guys don't know what the pixel art project is yet, keep on guessing, because You know, you might be able to win a little thing in our world, but I was gonna go for a more whoever guessed it right got like a sign in my world, or maybe a building was named after them. But T asked for something specific, and I obliged because this is the Shiba Sugar Cube. It's T's tea shop, basically. And I don't think I've ever shown this off on video, but this is T the Shiba, my friend. We have some custom mobs with my resource pack, and that is one of them. And then down here, she requested, because she has a alternate form where she's like a goth girl called Twisted Tea. You get the joke? And so she said you should put a secret bar under T's tea shop, the Shiba Sugar Cube, for Twisted Tea's bar. And so we have Twisted Tea's bar. You can see under the under the town, so you can see that Iron Town is actually very hollow. And yeah, this is where people get drinks from Twisted Tea. So that's a little bar we made, and I think it looks really, really nice. It's not winning any awards for certain, but it's pretty cool. And then also something we did, you may have noticed if you were an astute viewer, but look at my pants. They got an armor trim. We have the Silence armor trim, as well as the Silence armor trim on my chest plate. The Silence armor trim is found in the Ancient City, and on stream we actually found a second Ancient City. We explored one the first time, and we found basically everything we wanted. We found the recovery. We made enough for the recovery compass, which was something I just wanted because I thought it would be fun to have. We got the music disc. We got Swift Sneak 3, and I just really, really liked all that stuff. I don't really like the Deep Dark as much, but as a concept, I guess I think it's cool, but I just don't really like being down there. It's very scary. But then they added the armor trims, so I thought I was already out of the woods. I'd completed all my goals, and then they added armor trims, and I thought the Silence armor trim was the coolest one, so I was a little bit annoyed there. But we actually I found a really big cave, and I said, this cave looks like something that would have an Ancient City in it. Went down in the cave, sure enough, Ancient City, first chest, we get the Silence armor trim, which is the rarest armor trim in the game as far as I'm aware. If you look over up here, I think it's like a 0.01% chance. It's probably not that low, but it's quite low. But these are the originals, so that we never use these ones from this chest. We only duplicate from this chest, but we have the Silence smithing armor, and we also got the Ward armor trim. So we actually got both armor trims from the Ancient City, which means we really never need to go back there. The last one I want to find is I believe it's the Jungle armor trim for my chest, or not my chest, my helmet. That's the last one I want, and then I basically have all the armor trims I want. And any of the other ones are just bonuses. But if you guys like my armor, let me know. I'm pretty fond of the combination so far. So maybe we'll do that this episode. I don't know what I'll do, but we've been working a little bit on the pixel art project, trying to get that done. And I've just been having a grand old time, and hope you guys have been having a fun week. Hopefully you've achieved something that you've wanted to, and if you haven't, that's okay too, because there's so much time left. You know, you always got time to start, you know? But let's get into whatever this week in WonderCraft has to offer. Boop. Alright, I don't really have too much inspiration today, so I think it's a perfect chance to get on a... I think it's a perfect time to get on the Christmas village that we're working on. So we want to build some houses, and I'll get into a time lapse in a minute, but I just kind of want to talk about the thought process here. So this is sort of the area that we're going to build it in, and we can't really build too many big houses. So I think I would like to try to make a handful of smaller houses, like really tiny, just to sort of fit the Christmas village theme, but also to just keep space and try to build a bunch of different stuff. So I'm going to try some different ideas, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you guys in the time lapse. Boop. All right, we've sort of made the first house in the Christmas village. I'm not a huge fan of it right now. I can't. It's not that I can't. I don't really know the best way to get this redstone to work because it's very compact. Ooh, can I do this maybe? Maybe that will work out a little bit better. I don't know. Just trying to keep. There's like this area. See, it's gotta get real dark for that to work. So we might have. So we could do. Right, we could do this. I think that if I do this, does this work? Does this work if I put that there? Does this work? Nice. I don't know if that really helps as much as I think it does. Does this work this way? Ooh, yes it does. Sweet. That will probably be a little bit better. And then we just put the other piece of dust on top. If I can make this one block jump, if I can stop sliding. Thank you. Cool. So this is the first house that we have done. It's not my favorite thing I've ever made, but rarely do I ever enjoy the things I make in this channel sometimes. Sometimes it takes forever for me to actually like it. I might move the daylight sensor to be more in the middle so it's less visible, but that's the idea. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's all right, and we can always build upon it. Maybe it'll look even better when more things are around. But for that, I think that is going to be it for today in WonderCraft. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever, whenever you're watching this, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Bye, Motane.